guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm back because I have done a mango haul for the first time in a long time. The other day I jumped onto the site just to kind of like check out and see what they had there, and I noticed that they had a 30% off the entire site. So I was like, okay, maybe let's do a little bit of shopping because it's been a while since I've visited and I found a lot of things. So without extending this introduction any further, let's just jump right into the haul. Okay, so my original intention of shopping on Mango was to look for some linen blouses. I've been really liking the look of linen blouses lately, and I had one that I bought last year from Uniqlo, but for some reason, I don't know where the hell it's gone. I tried looking for it in my closet everywhere, and I cannot find it, so it's pissing me off. I saw that Mango had a bunch of colorful, cute pastel ones, so I kind of wanted to try them out for myself, see how they fit. If I didn't like them so much, then I'd probably just go back to Uniqlo and order a couple more since they fit really well. The ones from Uniqlo are French linen. I don't exactly know if the ones from Mango are French linen or if it's any different. So the first few things I'm going to show you are definitely going to be linen tops. I got them in 3 different colors, and I repurchased a white one just because I can't find the one from Uniqlo. It kind of pains me because I really like that one and it fits so well, but it's gone now. I'm probably going to spend the next like month searching for it in my closet until I can find it, but I wanted to try this one out just to see how the fit was. So this is a white one. I actually sized up in all of these. I'm usually like a size 2 when it comes to Mango, especially in the tops, and I decided to go for a size 4 because I wasn't planning on wearing these as blouses to be tucked into pants. I honestly just wanted them as overshirts so I can wear them either over top of my swimsuits or just like a casual, I guess like a blouse over a crop top or a tank top, and I wanted something really light and airy. The reason I like linen is because it's such like a thin material that's going to give you that coverage that you want in the summer so that you don't get a sunburn but still feels like super breezy at the same time, so you're not feeling really hot when you're wearing it, which is why I went for the oversized size. So this is the white one. It's just like your standard blouse, nothing crazy in terms of I guess like cut or silhouette. It's a little bit boxier than your typical blouse. There are no darts that go up and down to give you that kind of like hourglass figure, which I liked. I wanted a very loose boxy shape, and honestly I think I actually could have gone for even like a slightly larger size. If I had known, I probably would have gone back for a size 6 because it's one of those like boyfriend cut but still fits your figure well, and I wanted a very slouchy kind of like Mediterranean look, like a very loose tunic. These ones are nice overall, but I think I would have actually even preferred a larger one, so I might reorder these in a size 6 just to compare and see which fit I like more. But overall, going one size up was already great. I got the loose boxy fit that I wanted. I just wanted something like even more exaggerated. So if you want that loose boxy fit, then definitely go for 2 sizes up, but this is in the white one. Then like I said, I got them in 3 different colors. I also got this cute green color. As you guys know, I'm loving green and sage at the moment, so I couldn't resist and picked this one up. Again, also sized up in this one. This is a size 4. For some reason, this one felt a little bit boxier than the white one. I don't know why. So I'm actually quite happy with the fit of this one, and I think I'm going to keep this one as is. I think the color is great. It's going to work wonders into my wardrobe since you guys know I love green in the summertime. So this one is going to be a great addition for the summer season. And then like I mentioned, I also picked up a 3rd color, and this is a lilac. I rarely wear lilac. I hope this color is coming off properly on the screen. It looks like a little bit more vibrant than it is in person. It's a very like light pastel-y purple. I feel like summertime, I'm not that person that wears like crazy vibrant colors anymore like I used to a couple of years ago. I've recently gravitated back towards neutrals, but I do like a fun pop of pastel every once in a while just to add like a little slight color to my wardrobe without it being like too in your face. And this was like a muted enough purple that I think I could get away with it. It just gives me life in the summertime, and it's such like a versatile color. You can wear this over like an all black outfit or an all white outfit. I think it's really cute. I like it. The sizing is great. This one is similar to the white one. It's a little bit more of like a fitted boxy, so I probably would have preferred this one even larger to give that very relaxed, loose feel. I would probably want to exchange this one for a size 6, but overall I really like it. I think this color is great. I'm on the fence if I want to 100% keep it or not, just because I don't wear a lot of purples, but since I don't have anything yet that's really purple, I feel like this would be a nice little addition to my closet. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. I haven't made up my mind at this point. I may have gotten a little carried away with linen when I was looking on their site because I saw these really cute white overalls. They just, I don't know, it just screamed cottagecore vibes to me and I fell in love. So it's these white linen overalls. They have these straps that go at the top, a little kind of pocket right at the front here. I actually really like them because the legs are so wide and loose that it just looks so perfect and comfortable and airy for the summer. The back also has 2 pockets as well, so it's quite versatile. You can put your hands and belongings where you need to. And then I forgot to mention the front also has 2 pockets right here on either side too. So I had really high hopes for this. Unfortunately, it didn't quite pan out the way I was hoping it would. It's a little bit too long for me. So when it comes to linen, it also stains really easily. And if I'm not wearing like heels in the summer, these are definitely gonna drag on the floor, and the bottom of the pants are gonna get really, really dirty. I really don't wanna have dirty white linen pants trailing around behind me everywhere I go. So that was already one negative in the books for this one. The other issue that I had with this was that I think this has to be styled in a very specific way. When I put it on originally, it was giving me very like artistic paintery vibes, or just like pregnant mom vibes. It just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel versatile in my closet, and I'm only gonna be able to give it like 1 or 2 looks. I don't know, wear it one day when I'm pregnant, but then the issue is that linen doesn't stretch, so it's, you may not be able to even wear this completely when you're fully pregnant down the road. So I don't know if that's even gonna make sense for me to keep this around for that phase of my life, or to wear it if I wanna look like a painter, but I'm not a painter and that's like a specific look. I don't know, it just felt too niche for me and didn't provide me the versatility I wanted to be able to wear a bunch of different ways. So unfortunately, even though this one is beautiful, I think it's gonna have to go back. And I think also the way that this is cut, it's one of those linen pieces that needs to be perfectly ironed flat to look nice and flattering. Whereas these shirts over here, you want them to have that breezy, effortless look. So if there are wrinkles and like in the arms or underneath or around the collar, it's totally okay. That kind of comes with the territory of this outfit. Whereas these pants, I don't know, I feel like they need to be perfectly pressed for them to look good. And as much as I love linen, I'm not trying to spend hours every single day pressing this and making sure it's ironed to perfection. So this one unfortunately is gonna be going back to Mango. We're done with the linen now. Don't worry, I don't have more to show you. I have a couple of other pieces that I picked up after I started browsing the site primarily for linen. I found some other things that I really liked, so I wanted to share them with you. First up is a pair of, I guess, high-waisted boot cut white jeans that had rips at the knees. I had really high hopes for these. They looked really good. They kind of had a similar look to those infamous Zara jeans, and because it was 30% off, I was like, okay, let's try it. I don't have high-waisted white jeans like this yet. I do have my light wash denim ones that I got from Princess Polly, which fit me perfectly and I love them. So I wanted to try to get a pair in white as well. And I got my regular size of 32. I usually find that Mango sizing is a little bit too big for me, like a half size too big. And I don't know if they've adjusted their sizes recently to make up for that. But for some reason, when I put these on, I couldn't even pull these over my hips. So there will be no modeling shots of this because I literally don't fit in these. And I don't have the biggest hips or this biggest butt. So I was actually pleasantly surprised, I guess. Maybe my ass has gotten bigger with my workouts. I don't know if that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing, who knows? Either way, I was a little bit sad because I couldn't put these on and they looked really, really good on the model. I might try to reorder them in a size 34, so one size up when they have a sale again to see if it fits me a little bit better. But I was really, really saddened that these didn't fit me, even though at the same time I kind of felt happy because my ass got bigger. And I think that's a better thing because that means that my bum workouts are working out. So unfortunately, although these look great online, I wasn't able to determine if they fit me in person since I couldn't even get them over my hips. So I'm sorry, these will be definitely going back to Mango after this. On the opposite end of the spectrum, I got another pair of stretchy flare pants. So I found this really cute set on Mango in this like heathered gray material. It's not black. If you look up close, this is a heathered gray, and I actually really liked it because it looked very different from every other pair of like stretchy flared leggings or pants that I saw online, and they look really, really comfortable. My only concern was on the model, she had like a slight camel toe from the way the seam kind of pulls up in the front. Can't confirm when I put it on in person though, I don't experience that, and usually I do have an issue with camel toe when it comes to leggings like this because I have like a fat pubic area, if that makes sense. We had this discussion on Instagram a couple of months ago, people calling me out for having like a fat pubic area. Like I think we call them fupas or whatever, like fat upper pussy area. I think that's what it's called. Please don't demonetize me in YouTube. I'm just trying to explain my anatomy. So yes, I usually deal with a lot of camel toe when it comes to that stuff because that area of my body has a lot of fat retention in it. It's always been like that ever since I was a child. I used to be really self-conscious about it when I was younger, and I would worry that people would call me out for looking like I padded that area or like I look like a boy. Now at this point, I just don't really care anymore. But for anybody that's concerned about these pants, because there's a seam in the front, you don't get that camel toe look, and I'm somebody who almost always does when there's seams in the fronts of my pants, so I can confirm that for you guys. The waist is actually quite thick, which is nice. It's like hugging on your figure, and it really sucks and brings everything in. It kind of like flattens out your front as well. And then the flare in the bottom of these ones are actually quite exaggerated. Like you can see how big it comes in from the knee up to where the ankle ends. It's quite large, so if you're looking for that flare look, you're definitely gonna get it with these pants. The one thing I would note though is that even though they are stretchy, it's not like the stretchiest and most forgiving pair of pants out there. I think because it has like a minimal stretch, that's what's keeping your figure so nice and tight around the abdomen area and nice and flat. But if you're looking for a really comfortable stretchy pair of pants, I would probably advise going back to the ones I showed you guys from H&M. Those ones are super forgiving, really comfortable. They feel like you have a pair of second skin leggings on, and I truly liked how those ones feel. If you want a more overall, I guess like figure hugging one, then go for these mango ones. I really like them, but unfortunately I don't know, I can't foresee myself styling gray pants as much as I would black pants. So these ones are going to be going back, even though I do love the figure hugging, I guess, like silhouette of them. They are really stunning. If you're looking for gray ones, these ones are going to be definitely ones you want to get a hold of. I wanted to try something different here. So I recently placed the order for the TikTok famous Divinity jumpsuit off of Aritzia. And if you guys are familiar with Aritzia, when it comes to ordering things, sometimes they have them in stock, sometimes they don't have them in stock for like 4 months. And it's really frustrating because when you buy things, you want them right away. I don't know why Aritzia does this, where they put things available online to be ordered, to be shipped to you like 4 months down the road. It's really frustrating because I want to wear it now. I don't want to wear it like later. I placed an order for the Divinity jumpsuit, the short version with I think like the bike shorts cut off instead of like the full legs 2 weeks ago, I think, and I don't think they're gonna ship out till like mid-June. So that was like mid-April. We're gonna have mid-May and then mid-June, so 2 whole months before it arrived. Last time I placed an order for something in like, I think it was October. I didn't even get it until end of December, early January. And then at that point, I was just like, I didn't even want to wear it anymore. So it's kind of frustrating when that happens when it comes to Aritzia. I love their stuff. It's just inventory it's so frustrating to deal with. A lot of the times you can get a hold of them in the store, but since a lot of stores are currently closed in Toronto, at least for lockdown, I can't just wander into one and buy one. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wait till then to try it on, and then I think I might actually review and do like a styling video as to how to style like bodysuits, jumpsuits for the summertime, because I think they're really cute and they actually have a lot of versatility to them. In the meantime, I actually found this really adorable colored one on Mango in this like light taupe color that I actually wanted to try out. Aritzia had like a lighter, I think like tan colored version, but I think that was a little bit too similar to my personal skin tone and it would have looked a little bit weird on me. So I gravitated towards this one. And honestly, in the meantime, I just wanted to try this out to see if I would actually like the silhouette before the Aritzia one came in. I think this one is actually a little bit cheaper than Aritzia too. And because it was 30% off, I scored it at a fairly decent price. I actually really like this. It's extremely comfortable. It feels like it's a cooling, stretchy material. I think it's the same type of material you would get if you're gonna be wearing like Spanx or Skims, like body shaping tights, bodysuits. I don't know what the word is called. I really forget, guys. I'm like blanking here in my head. And I actually really like this one because it's so comfortable and it's stretchy and it doesn't feel like it's restricting you anywhere. My major concern was that the hem at the bottom of the thigh here would like cut into your thigh a little bit and create that like nice bubble. It doesn't do that. It's really slimming on the thigh and kind of like skims over your skin, so it doesn't feel like it's like cutting to the circulation, which I like. There is no seam going down the front, contrary to the Divinity jumper. Romper, I think so. So I actually didn't experience any sort of camel toe when I tried this one on. That's my one concern I have with the Aritzia one, if I'm gonna get a camel toe, since they have a seam going down the front. But since this one doesn't, it's actually nice and quite flat. Back also has adjustable straps and it comes down nice and low, so you're gonna have an exposed back here. And because you can adjust the straps, you can kind of make it more comfortable depending on what your bust size is. The only downfall about this one is that there is no padding in the front whatsoever at all. Even for somebody like myself who doesn't usually wear bras, my nips were showing through like big time on this. If you don't care, then that's fine. You can definitely wear a bra under this, but I was hoping that it would have like a shelf bra or like some sort of padding in the front so it would look very smooth and seamless around the front area and you wouldn't have to wear a bra, because then you have like double the straps and then you have all these like adjustable little buckles in the back, and like I hate how that feels. It's just so annoying. So I'm not too sure how I feel about this yet. I'm gonna have to style it a few times just to see if I want to keep it. It's a different color than the Black Divinity one, and I think it's gonna be nice to actually wear something like this and then throw over a white linen shirt on top as kind of like a cover up to wear in the summertime, and you can feel super comfy outdoors. So yeah, I actually really like the silhouette. I just didn't love the fact that there was zero padding in the top half. I'm gonna have to figure out a couple hacks to see how I can remedy this. In the meantime though, I think I'm gonna have to resort to wearing a bra when I wear this, just to kind of like cover up any nip slips that you may have. I picked up a couple sweaters because the weather's a little bit weird right now here. We literally had snow, or no, hail last night as I'm filming this in Toronto. It was really weird. It just like started raining and hail fell out of the sky out of nowhere. We were like, what the hell? This is supposed to be spring. Like a few weeks ago, it was 20 degrees and super sunny outside, and I almost got a sunburn sitting out in the park. So there's that, and then we had hail. And then yesterday, I think it also snowed in Ottawa. I don't know what's going on with the weather right now, but because it's been a little bit colder, I think I haven't completely banished sweaters and knits from my head. So I kind of did a bad and purchased a couple more from Mango. Remember guys, I'm trying to hold off from purchasing sweaters. I've recently only been purchasing crew necks, so these are a little bit different. I saw these cute kind of like polo collars with just like a couple buttons going up the front, and this gray looked really nice. I wanted to get it because it looked really cozy and soft. The material is a little bit itchy on my skin, so I didn't love it. And I had super high hopes for this, that I could put aside the itchiness of the material for the overall silhouette, because I don't really have that big of an issue when it comes to materials against my skin. I can usually push it off and not get too frustrated by it. But the one thing I didn't like was the sleeve. It's at this really weird length, which I think they intended it to be like 3/4 lengths or a half sleeve, and you push it up to your elbow. If I'm wearing a knit that's relatively thick like this, I want to be warm. So I want it to be like a full length sleeve long enough that I could cover my arms. I'm not gonna wear this in the summertime when I wanna roll up my arms to get some air and still be wearing a knit and be soaking wet and sweating on the inside. So I don't love this one. The color's really cute. The overall cut and silhouette of the top where the collar and the buttons are really cute. It's just the sleeves totally ruin it for me. So this one is 100% going to be going straight back to Mango. Also picked up another sweater similar to that one, but a slightly different cut. This one is in kind of like a braided knit material, really nice and light. It's yellow, and I actually really like it because the sleeves are full length, so they're gonna keep me nice and warm, and it's kind of more of like a crop sweater. I thought this was really cute and a great way to get a pop of color into my wardrobe for the summertime. I do wear some yellows too, along with greens, so I feel like I skim more towards like the neutrals, like yellows and greens and like baby blues when it comes to springtime. Not as much as the lilacs, like this linen shirt right here, but we're trying it out for this year to see if I like it. I actually really like this top. It's much softer than that gray one, and the overall silhouette is very flattering on my body. The only downfall that I had is that the knit is quite airy. There are quite a few holes in this knit here, if you can see it, so it definitely does allow the wind and the air to blow through and to kind of chill you a little bit. I think that's good for the summer. If you are wearing this on like maybe a hotter day and you have a breeze going through, it's going to cool you down. But on colder days when it's like really overcast and shaded outside, if you're wearing this, you may get a little bit chilly since the wind is going to cut through all the holes. So that's the only thing I would have a concern with. Otherwise, I really like it, and I'm highly considering keeping this one because it just looks so cute for the summer, and it's a great transitional piece from spring to summer when you want to have a cover up, but you don't want to be too hot or too chilly at the same time if you're only just wearing a crop top. Very last piece of clothing before we move over to accessories is a bodysuit. So I don't typically like bodysuits because I hate when they right up my bum and give you that like thong feeling. Like if I want to wear a thong, I wear a thong, and I don't like them when bodysuits right up there. But I found this really cute one, and you guys know how much I love sweetheart necklines. How adorable is this? I have been lusting after that top from the brand Kate. It's like Khaite, but their tops are like hundreds of dollars, and I didn't know if I want to commit that much to their bodysuits. And I liked how it was like a knit sweetheart neckline with like really long sleeves that flared at the arms. This one doesn't flare at the arm. It comes out to the wrist like this. It's very like wrist hugging, but I liked the overall silhouette at the top here, and the way the stitching is done kind of like accentuates the bust area. You guys know I don't have big boobs, so anything I can do to help accentuate it and make it look a little bit bigger, I'm down for. I also really liked that the bodysuit component at the part here, the bottom, is not a thong. The back is also almost full coverage, which is great for me. I'm gonna see if I can button this up to show you exactly what it looks like. It's very nice and hip hugging, and kind of also gives you kind of like a full bikini underwear coverage vibe, so you're not getting the butt crack riding up stitching or like line there, and it's quite comfortable. The only downside with this is that if you're wearing tight pants, because there is so much more coverage, you're gonna have much more material there, and if your pants are tight, they may kind of show off the penny lines. If you're wearing it with like really loose pants, like maybe flowy linen ones or an elasticated waist that has a lot of material down towards the rest of the pants, it might hide that a little little bit better, but just something to keep in mind. You may show off a visible panty line because it's a quite thick material and it has a lot more coverage. Overall, I love this. Really soft, comfortable material. The only downfall it has is that it's very not nip friendly because the Sweetheart neckline comes out so far to the sides of your shoulders, and usually your bra straps come up through here and the cut is here. You're probably gonna have to wear a strapless bra or nipple pasties to be able to cover up your nips if you don't want to wear a bra. If you decide to go without a bra, it's definitely going to show off all the nips because there's nothing to kind of smooth it down, and the material is not that thick or that forgiving. It's definitely going to show off everything. I tried it on and I saw it all. But if you do have nipple pasties, I think that's your best bet for this. Or if you have like a low cut kind of, I guess, like strapless bra that doesn't come too high up, like maybe a demi cup, then you can probably get away with wearing this with a strapless one. But I love the fit of this, and I think I'm definitely going to make an effort to find ways to wear it so that I can keep it, because it's just so perfect. It's one of those pieces that when you try and you're like, wow, just wow. And I can wear this comfortably at home. I can wear it out to events afterwards when we can go back to events. So I like this piece. I think it's gonna have a lot of versatility in my closet, and it fits my personal style like right up the alley. I lied, I have one last piece left. This was an experimental piece that I wanted to try because I saw a bunch of girls online wearing this and I thought it looked really, really cute. And it is this, it's hard for me to hold it up like this. One of these crisscross tops. I love burnt copper colors. It's kind of like a neutral, it matches my couch almost. And I wear a lot of these when it comes to my neutral colors like gray, beige, and black, because I can layer it as a statement piece underneath, but it's not too loud of a piece that I feel like it's making too big of a statement, if that makes sense. So I really like this because it's like a simple tank top, but it's a little bit different because the strap goes across your chest here, which is unique. My only concern with this is that because I have small boobs, this cut at the front here is dangerously low and close to where my nip is. So I could just like move around slightly and it might give me an accidental nip snip. So that's something to keep in mind if you do have very small boobs like I do. I think I'm like a 32B, so if you're larger, then you might actually get some more coverage where the material is a little bit tighter across your chest and doesn't have the flexibility of sliding around as you're moving around. Overall though, I actually really like the silhouette. I think it's really flattering. All the cutouts that I mentioned in my spring trend video, such as like this cutout, well, it's not really a cutout, but like it's like, I don't know, a sexy like hole in your top, are trending for spring. So this is going to be a really sleek style that you can definitely wear, and I don't think it's too out there that it's not going to last for longer than a season or two. It's definitely a piece that you can layer with like a pair of dress pants if you want to bring this to an event afterwards, or pair it down low key with a pair of like high-waisted bootcut jeans for something really casual for the summertime. So although I really like it, I think I'm gonna return it just because it doesn't suit my overall body shape and silhouette when I'm moving around, and I'd rather not risk having to like expose myself when I'm wearing it for the sake of like how cute the top is. Although it's cut really nicely and I like it. I also forgot to mention it doesn't cut into my armpits here, which is nice either, because I have like this like fat pocket here that when I wear shirts that go up this way, it kind of like accentuates and makes like a little bulge. This one's like a really nice relaxed fit, and I think that's because it is such a looser fit that it accommodates for this, but it doesn't accommodate for this area. So just something to keep in mind. I would recommend it though. It's really cute and not too expensive, so this is a great buy. We are finally done with clothes. We're gonna move on to some shoes. I haven't purchased shoes online in a while, and I saw some really cute ones that I don't have anything similar to in my closet at the moment. And I feel like ever since, well, there's an exception of one, but I feel like this past year I've barely reached for my heels just because they're more like dressy, and I haven't really had anywhere to go. We've mostly been at home since like March of 2020, so I've been definitely gravitating towards my flatter shoes because they provide a lot more comfort, and especially if there is a lot of padding in the footbed, I'm just like, bless, please. Which is why I've also feel like I've accumulated quite a few pair of sneakers recently. Just they provide so much comfort and versatility that I can't complain. This is like when fashion meets functionality. I'm all game for it. So I saw these slides. They look really cute. 90s and Y2K styles are very popular right now. I can definitely confirm that when I was younger, these platform sandals were all the rage, especially the Steve Madden ones that have the thick platform foam soles and like that really thick like elasticated band across the top. Oh my god, that's all we wore when we were kids. Thinking of like trying to see if I can dig mine back out from the depths of the basement whenever I go back home to Ottawa to visit my parents. I don't even know if they exist still. My parents may have thrown them out. But I like this style. It kind of is like a cross between the Y2K style and something you would see from the Row. It looks a little bit more upscale, which is why I liked it. The platform is not too thick where it feels like you're towering over people. It has like a nice decent height to it. And I actually am so impressed by how how comfortable the soles of this footbed are. It's really cushiony, so it provides you with like a lot of like, I guess, area for your foot to kind of slap down on. I find that a lot of fast fashion brands don't always put the most detail when it comes to the comfort of the shoes. It's literally just for the design, so I'm quite impressed with these ones. The thong front of the front here actually has like a wrap around it, so it's quite comfortable on your foot. This is quite thick too, so it doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart any second when you wear it. And I actually really like how this looks. It's really chic when you wear it on. Coloring wise, it's gonna match a bunch of different things in my closet. My only concern is that if you guys can see, it kind of like spreads out here, like the base of the shoe, and it kind of makes my feet look like I have dinosaur feet, so I'm kind of on the edge as to whether I like them or not. I think this specific silhouette is something I'm gonna have to style up with a bunch of different outfits to confirm whether or not I think it's a keeper for my closet that's gonna last me a long time. It already has a comfort factor, and comfort ranks really high up for me. I usually prioritize comfort over anything else. If it's a really cute pair of shoes that are not comfortable, I usually say no, because I can go elsewhere to find something similar that will give me more comfort. So because they are comfortable, it's already pretty high up on my list. Now I just have to style it and see if I'm gonna be able to kind of like pull off that look without looking like I am clomping around with dinosaur feet. But they are really cute, so if you're looking for something like this, Mango has a great silhouette style option for you to check out. A second pair that I also got similar to those are these ones. They kind of look like pool flats. I'm gonna hold up just one so you can see what it looks like. It's like a nice chunky thick sole, and then the top here is this like really cushiony pillowy leather. This kind of reminds me of that Coach tabby bag that everyone is obsessed with right now. It is so soft and I love it. It's actually also surprisingly lightweight, so it doesn't feel too heavy, and although it's like a foam sole, it's also very squishy and cushy, so it feels quite comfortable on your feet. My only gripe with this one is that because this is so pillowy, it's not as easy to slide your foot in as you may assume. You kind of definitely have to work your feet into it. I don't know if over time as you wear this in a little bit more, if the cushion will flatten down the inside and make it easier for you to slip your feet on. I'm expecting it probably will. With the way leather works, it usually ends up forming to your feet, but when I first tried them on, it was actually quite tight. It's not too hard to put on though, so don't worry, you can definitely get your feet into this. Just something to keep in mind if you're looking at these shoes. It's a little bit tight at first, but your foot definitely will fit snugly into them. I like that it also has like a really flat top at the top. It gives me very like retro vibes. These are really cute. I think I might keep these ones because it's just such like a simple silhouette that I can wear with almost anything. It doesn't have like too many colors going on, so I can pair this with almost any outfit that I have in my closet. Last two pairs of shoes, and then we're gonna wrap up this video. If you guys remember the brand Tevas, oh my god, they were so popular when I was a child. I don't think I ever owned a pair though because I didn't really love them, but this is gonna be a similar style to those, and it is this one. It is like that foamy platform sandal that has the Velcro straps everywhere, and they had that like signature triangular ring here where all the pieces come together. I've always liked Tevas. I thought they were cute. They're very affordable too, and I kind of just wanted to try this. I was already perusing the Mango site anyway, so I figured let's just throw this into my shopping cart and try it on and see if I like it. It's a little bit chunkier than most Tevas that I see, and the top of the toe here is actually a lot flatter. I think the Tevas actually have a more almond shaped toe, so that's something to keep in mind. I like it. These are really comfortable. Like I said, there's so much cushioning in the base here, and these are the type of shoes that are going to be great for summertime if you're walking around at a campsite or you're going to like a nice little beach where these shoes can get wet as you're walking around, and then they're going to dry off quite quickly because of the material that they're made out of. Now my only concern is that with this Velcro over time, if you're wearing it a lot, is it going to catch a lot of dust? Because that's usually what happens to Velcro. So yeah, that's my only major issue, but that happens to all Velcro, so I'm not too concerned about that. And the other only issue is that depending on what the size of your feet looks like, if you're gonna tighten this Velcro part quite a bit at the top, and I did to try it on for my feet, this little bar here kind of goes inward a little bit because it's like pulling everything in, and it's not straight parallel to the sides of your foot. So that's the only thing I would keep in mind if I were you trying to determine whether or not this is a good pair for you. I think price wise they're not that bad. They're fairly affordable. It's a great functional shoe, and I think with all the outdoor time and activities we're gonna be doing this year, it's gonna be a great addition to your closet if you're not planning on doing like any crazy travel. It's comfy for walking everywhere, and it's super lightweight too, which is great. They feel like next to nothing when I hold them up. Last pair of shoes I'm gonna show you guys was a little bit out of my comfort zone right now just because I don't actually really know where I'm gonna wear it, but I was primarily drawn to them because of the color, and it is these thong kitten heels. Like, look how stunning this dark brown shade is. These are beautiful. So they're a slight kitten heel. I think kitten heels are still quite popular right now trend-wise. It's right up my alley. I don't really wear a lot of stilettos just because I have super weak ankles. I recently posted a video on TikTok using that like oh no, oh no, oh no, no, no sound if you know it, showing me actually sprained my ankles while wearing a flat pair of sneakers while I was filming some videos for YouTube. So you can get an idea of how weak my ankles are. So I'm pretty happy with kitten heels, and it's probably as high as I'm gonna go. I rarely wear anything taller than this, and when I do, I'm quite apprehensive about it. But this color stole my heart as soon as I saw it. I loved already the silhouette, how simple it is. It's a nice gentle kitten heel, has a slight little flare at the kickback here. It's quite comfortable. There's a lot of padding and cushioning in the sole, which, like I said, it's really important to me whenever I'm getting shoes to make sure that they're comfortable. And then the thong design up here has a slight bit of padding too, so this doesn't cut into your foot. That's a huge issue that I have when it comes to thong sandals that are elevated and have a heel. The front up here may cut your foot as you walk. The top here kind of constantly presses into the top of your foot when you're lifting your foot to walk. These don't. They're very cushiony, which I really like. And then I also, once again, like the flat toe cap up here. It looks really like modern, and it gives you very kind of like a modern 90s look. So overall silhouette, super simple, color stunning. So I purchased these. I am on the fence, like I said, just because I have had like almost next to nowhere to wear shoes recently. I'm trying a little bit to phase out heels from fast fashion brands because I have so many of them already, and I'm trying to invest a little bit more into my heels. So I'm not too sure if I want to keep these, but alone they're beautiful. I'm trying to rationalize with myself, like, is it worthwhile keeping this? Like I said, guys, things need to have a function for me right now, especially as we're still in lockdown. I'm not buying things purposely for this statement piece and how pretty they look. They need to be something I can wear often and feel comfortable. So I'm not too sure about these. Let me know in the comments down below if you think I should keep them or not, and if you would keep them. They're just so beautiful to let go. Right? Like, tell me I'm not wrong about that. That is everything that I purchased from Mango recently. As I said, this was a really big haul. I wasn't expecting to buy this much stuff. I'm quite happy though that I feel like I was critical enough to be able to return at least half to 3/4 of the stuff that I showed you guys. And I didn't intend to buy this much. I only intended to go in for the linen shirts because I wanted and specifically was looking for linen shirts to add to my closet this year. So I don't know, we'll see. But they had so many amazing things, and the whole site was 30% off. Mango's usually a little bit more expensive. I find it a little bit pricier than Zara. So whenever they have sales, I definitely take advantage of them and keep an eye out so I can make my purchases. And it's nice, at least this way they offer free returns, so I can try them at home before deciding if I want to return them or not. But I hope you guys enjoyed that critical review of all the pieces that I currently picked up. Now that I'm looking at the color palette, this is like a huge mishmash of like rainbow color. I don't usually buy this much color when it comes to my hauls. You guys have seen recently a lot of my stuff has been like very neutral, whites, blacks, beige, gray, maybe some blue here and there if I'm buying some denim, but I'm actually quite proud of myself. I picked up a lot of colorful things. So maybe this is a new era of Vic for summer, like just pastels. Maybe, we'll see. I'll have to see if I make any future hauls and what the colors look like then. We can extrapolate from that point if I'm moving back into my colorful phase and I've left my neutral phase in like 2020. Who knows? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you found it helpful. If you're currently shopping on Mango, let me know what your favorite pieces are from this haul. I'd love to know what you think I should be keeping and if there are any pieces that you think I should return because I'm making a dumb decision by keeping them. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Very excited to come back with my next one for you guys. If you want to see more of me, you know where to find me on Instagram and on TikTok. I'm always posting on both of those platforms. Did I just say TikTok? TikTok. You guys know what it's called, TikTok. Yeah, check me out on both of those platforms because I post quite regularly. Otherwise, I post on here every Thursday and Sunday at 7 p.m. EST. So make sure you guys are subscribed. That way you get notified every single time I upload a brand new video. Other than that, hope you guys have an amazing day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.